to our breakfast award sponsor. Our main sponsor is the Scarlet Pearl and team. Let's give them a round of applause for this morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then, of course, all of our other sponsors. We have several that we could thank, but we appreciate all of your support.
So I also want to give a shout out to the Toyota ladies who have come down from Tupelo, Mississippi to join us. Ladies in red, can you stand? Thank y'all for being here. Long trip, but well deserved. Thank y'all for being here. So the other thing is we want to just highlight a few things. We have a lot of national speakers that have come here to join us today. So there are people like Cheryl Wood, who's back. We have Dr. Stephanie D. Barnes, who's back. We have Andy Enriquez. He's here. If y'all don't know Andy, he's a really great speaker. We also have T.J. Mercer and several other top national speakers. Dr. Sonia Stribling. Dr. Stribling, thank you for being here as well. So we just we want y'all to go out after the breakfast and enjoy the breakouts. They're shorter today. It's more about empowerment and inspiring you to take the next step. So as you go out today, make sure you check out our exhibit hall today. And don't forget tomorrow we have our coaching clinic where a lot of the national speakers are also going to be there helping you pick out your coach. So thank you for being with us today. So next up is none other than the co-partner in Black CEO and peak performance, the happy entrepreneur, Shay Brown. He is our MC for today.
Let's give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give him a hand. You can do a little bit of that. One more time. Give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen. The co-founders of the Success Conference. Ready for a good time. If you're ready for a good time, say, I'm ready for a good time. That sounded kind of weak. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Then we got to get going. If you're ready for a good time, I want you to say, that's me on the count of three. So I'm going to say, if you're ready for a good time, you say, that's me. Do you got it? All right, so 1, 2, 3. I'm ready for a good time. I'm ready for a what? Now, here's how you're going to have a good time. You're going to listen, pay attention, and network with everybody. It's going to be amazing. Let me go ahead and share first what's going to take place this morning so that you have what's going to take place. First, we're going to have a prayer. We got to start with a prayer this morning from Pastor Jordan Dakota from Northwood Church. Let's welcome Pastor Jordan Dakota from Northwest Church. Just give him a hand.
It's close. He's been practicing my last name for about 30 minutes. Like, I swear, Ducote. It's fine though. Look, I get Ducati, Ducote, I get everything, so it's cool. But come on, man, he brings some energy, right? My goodness, like, just want to go hang out with you after we're done here. But hey, look, I just want to say I'm honored to be here. Can we give it up for the directors, Dorothy, Kern, and Tiffany? Come on, y'all. Y'all know whenever you do some sort of event, man, it is just nonstop, and honestly, everybody else enjoys it, but you don't. You know how that goes. Come on. So look, I'm honored to be here. I just want to kick us off with prayer, and then we'll move on with the day. Come on, Father, we thank you for today. God, I thank you for the people in this room. I thank you for their influence, their abilities that you've gifted them with. God, we pray for this conference that everything that happens would build up each person who's a participant in it. God, we thank you for South Mississippi, the place where we live. We pray that you would bless it, that you bless the businesses, the families, the people. We thank you for this time together, and we thank you for the food. In Jesus' name we pray. Everybody said amen? Amen. All right.
Let's give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give him a hand. A little louder than that. Let's give him a hand. Next, I have the pleasure and honor of introducing one of the most, I would say, supportive women in the country. And you're going to have opportunity now to meet Luann Pappas. She's a woman CEO of Scarlet Casino Hotel and the biggest supporter of organizations locally and nationally. So with that, let's all stand to your feet. Everyone stand to your feet, and let's give none other than Luann Pappas a hand. Let's give her a hand. Let's give her a hand.
is a pretty impressive group of people. Welcome, and I'm so proud for Scarlet Pearl to be able to sponsor this event. This is our, I think, third year being involved, or yeah, maybe our third year. In any event, this is an awesome crowd this early in the morning, and for those of you that know me know that I do not see on Friday anything before 2 p.m. So it was a lot for me to get up this morning to come here, but I was so excited that it was hard sleeping last night. In any event, welcome. We're going to get started with our Top Influencers Award. And remember, this is recognizing the region's most top influential women. I'm going to start with Alexis L. Williams. Alexis is a group non-commissioned officer in charge, Training Resource Flight 81st Training Support Squadron, Keesler Air Force Base co-founder, the Millennium Village owner, Aloha Glamour. Let's welcome Alexis. Congratulations. Again, congratulations, Alexis. Our second top influencer, Angel Middleton, owner of Angel's Auto Sales, supervisor, Harrison County, District 2. Angel Middleton. Congratulations, Angel. Angie Zhuzang, Director of Marketing and Business Development, Garden Park Medical Center, Gulfport. A little tidbit of information. Angie's sister works for Scarlet Pearl. Becky Farrell. Becky is a solo practitioner and founding attorney at law office of Becky Farrell, PLLC. Welcome, Becky. Congratulations. Becky was helping register people this morning. We thank you, Becky, for that. Our next top influencer, Becky Ginn, Director of Development, Gulf of Mexico Alliance. Congratulations, Becky. Brenda Blunt, Director of Development, O'Keefe Museum of Art, founder, A Better You, Imagine Transformation. Congratulations, Brenda. Carlene Alfonso, CEO, Caldwell Banker Alfonso Realty. Congratulations. Christy Bork Elias, Gulf Coast Moms Blog, co-founder and co-owner. Congratulations, Christy. Connie Rocco, serving 5th term as Supervisor District 5, Harrison County Board of Supervisors.
The Rock.
Congratulations, Connie. Courtney Jacobs, insurance agent, owner, IDR agency, member of the Florida Air National Guard. Cynthia Chauvin, Executive Director of Court-Appointed Special Advocate Program of Hancock County. Cynthia Lamb, Manager of Client Relations, Pickering Firm Incorporated. Dixie Newman, Biloxi City Councilwoman, owner, Jacked Up Coffee Bar. Elise Anderson, owner, Elise Anderson Media LLC, publishes the Shufley magazine. Heather Suduth, occupational therapist, Singing River Health System, Southern Regional Coordinator, Mississippi Healthcare Alliance. Jonah Burton, Assistant Director of Career Services, Goff Park Campus, the University of Southern Mississippi. Carol Brandt, Executive Casino Host, Scarlet Pearl Casino Resort, author and motivational speaker. Kathy Rogers, owner and vice president, Marston Rogers Group. Catherine Pizzita Springer, CEO, United Way of South Mississippi. Lynn Frisbee, Marketing Specialist, Boontown. Tina Seymour DeMarn, founder and managing attorney, Seymour Law Firm, PLLC. Congratulations. Mary Cracchioli Spain, Communications Director, MGM Resorts International. Mary S. Graham, President, Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. Melissa Pearson, School Counselor and Cheer Coach, Gulfport Central Middle School. Misty Stevenson, High Risk Case Manager, United Health Group. Nancy DePrio, Diamond Head City Councilwoman, Project Manager, Seymour Engineering. Nikki Harris Ray, Instructor, Curriculum Developer, Tulane University, Author, Founder, NHR Blueprint Foundation. Pamela Mueller, Director of External Relations, the University of Southern Mississippi, School of Ocean Science and Technology. Peggy Strawberry, Arts Advocate. I have always believed that my purpose in life is to serve others.
She's out of country.
out of country. Rebecca Gonzalez, co-owner, Fit Life Studio, personal trainer, fitness camp instructor. Robin Killeen, founder of WOW, Women of Wisdom. Sherry Carr Bevis, Assistant Secretary of the State for External Marketing. Chandrell Cole, Assistant Attorney in the United States Attorney's Office for the Southern District of Mississippi. Sonia Ashley, Assistant Vice President, Commercial Loan Portfolio Manager, Hancock Whitney. Star Chapman, partner, Rum Kitchen and Belane Beauty. Adorable. Makes me want another girl. No, sorry. Tasha McGinn, broker, owner, Exit Prestige Luxury Realty. Congratulations to all of the nominees for the top influencer. Let's give everyone a round of applause.
Check one, check. Let's give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give him a hand one more time. Let's give him a hand. Let's give him a hand a little louder than that. This would not be possible with all the women every single day who work as hard as they work to make this a reality. One more time, let's give him a hand. That's good, that's good, that's good. Look, I'm super excited because coming up next, we have the opportunity to bring to the stage Gloria Mayfield Banks. Say yay! But not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. It's coming up in just a second. Now, I know some of you, when she comes up, you want to make sure that you have the video. You want to be able to watch this a second or third time. Others were asking, how do I share this message forward? How do I pay it forward so someone can hear the message when she comes out? Here's how to do it. I'm going to give you very specific instructions in less than 60 seconds. So if you want to get the video when she finishes and some of the videos you may have missed yesterday, here's what you need to do. First, take out your cell phone. So do what? Take out your what? Cell phone. Take it out right now. Take it out right now. Then I'm going to give you a number to text. I'm only do it one time because it gave me 60 seconds. That's already 30 seconds, by the way. So let me give you the number. Are you ready? Say yes. Okay, here we go. The number is 240. This is if you want to get the video. 240-428-6333. The number to text is 240-428-6333. Text the word success 19. You're going to text the word success 19 to 240-428-6333. So let's say it again so everybody make sure to have it. Don't nobody ask me afterwards. The number is what? 240-428-6333. Text the word success 19. You'll get the videos. Got that? If you got it, say I got it. Okay, good. This is what I know. I know. Okay, now that you have that, you can follow the instructions and you can pay it forward because we are live streaming and broadcasting this event right now. Number two, now we're going to bring out Gloria Mayfield Banks, the #1 Mary Kay representative in the world. Let's give her a hand. Let's give her a hand. #1 in the world. Now, here's how we're going to bring her out. Here's how we're going to bring her out. Because she know we say next level. She's taking us to what? The next level. What happened? Oh, we're taking her to the next level. So here's how we're going to do it. We're going to bring out by saying next level, next level, next level. We're going to give her a chant because it's about taking your life to the next level, taking your business to the next level, taking your family to the next level. How many want to take your life to the next level? Say me. All right, so you're ready. On the count of 3, we're going to say next level, and then we're going to bring out. Y'all ready? All right, next level, next level. Oh, a little loud. She's not going to come out with that. She's not going to come out with that. Y'all ready? Let's try it again. Y'all ready? Say yes. All right, here we go. Next level. A little louder. I can't hear you. Success Conference, I can't hear you. Next level. Next. A little louder. There you go. That's better. Okay. That was good. Let's go ahead now. Let's go ahead and run to the video. Let's go ahead and take them to the video, and then we'll bring out. When I come back out, we're going to go next level.
She's an internationally renowned motivational success strategist and sales trainer. She's built a multi-million-dollar enterprise as an author, a founding partner of Charisma Factor Incorporated, and as an elite executive national sales director with Mary Kay Incorporated. She became the first African American in the history of Mary Kay to rank #1 in North America. Let's welcome Dr. Gloria Mayfield Banks.
All right, let's give her a hand. Give me a little music. Give her a hand. Give me a little music. Gloria Mayfield Banks. Give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Give her a hand. Give me a little music. Give her a hand. Give me a little music. Bring up. Wave to him. Say hello, everybody. Say hello. Now, we were doing next level. You ready to do next level?
I'm
Okay,
totally ready.
so we're going to do next level. And when we say next level, we're all going to chant together. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here goes. Say next level. Next level. Next level. Next level. There we go. Let's take it all to the next level. Over to you. Thank you.
Oh, got it. I'm so excited. No, I got the mic. I got the mic. Good morning. I need energy. Good morning.
Living, caring, giving, sharing. Boy, oh boy, I love to work with the daring. A magic million? Can you imagine such? Of course you can. We've got the touch. I'm small in stature only, but I'm heavy in belief. I'm leading by example, so you can count on me as I flash this $1 million smile. The world will know it's all worthwhile because I'm banking on the magic, banking on success, banking on some people who simply want the best. I'm proud to be before you. I'm proud to be top rank. I'm elite executive national sales director. My name is Gloria Mayfield Banks. Thank you. Let me tell you something. I am so excited to be around women. I love women. Women, 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 women. And I love even more successful women. I'm so excited to be here at this conference today. Look at your friend and say, I'm so excited to be here today. Okay, so here's what we gotta do. We have to learn how to be so super present because women have a whole lot on their plate. And I get to tell you a little bit about myself and a little bit about what is gonna take us to the next level. Now, I need you to have some attitude. You need to have some neck action when you say this. You need to know I am here to make sure that all of us are super bad all day long. Now, some of you have not used that neck action in a while. So it could look like I'm super bad all day long. But you really have to oh, I'm super bad all day long. Oh, you're super bad all day long. Like all day, we're gonna walk around this conference, super bad all day long. And if she doesn't have it together, do this. Try it again. Try it again. Because what you saw when they were bringing up all these executive top influencers, did you see the way they walked? Did you see the way they talked? Did you see the confidence oozing out of their body? Hello, did you see it? Hello, did you see it? Okay, so look at your girlfriend and say, super bad all day long. Oh, she did it real good. She put the extra neck action in it. So good. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. So I'm so excited to be here. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan, born and raised in Detroit, Michigan. I'm the third of 4 girls. My parents were spectacular at building our self-esteem. They were just very intentional about it. And so we grew up in a very fabulous household. My parents were 62 years married just before my dad passed. And it was an amazing childhood. And we are 4 sisters that are a force for sure. However, I grew up dyslexic. And they found out when I was in the 7th grade that I was dyslexic. Now I want you to know, my mother and my father both are educators, but my mother was a teacher. How many mothers that do homework are in this room? Like the kind of mothers that stay up like forever, like for real. Like, you're not going to bed until you get this right. Like, that was my mother. That was my mother. Okay, so I want you to know, back in that time, they didn't have a lot of training. So they didn't know I was dyslexic. So she would stay up, everybody else would be asleep. She would be staying up with me night after night after night after night. This is how she would do me. Okay, Gloria. Okay, you can get this. Okay, focus, come on. Read. Oh my God, it was so hard, you guys. It was so hard. My sister Pamela, she lives in Detroit right now. She owns a writing company. She can read. I mean, like, pew, pew, pew. I mean, she can read. My sister Amy lives in Chicago, owns a cake company called Comfort Cake, and used to be president of Fashion Fair. I know. Can you imagine Thanksgiving? Fashion Fair and Mary Kay at the same table. My mother would go into her purse. I'd look at her and say, I don't know what lipstick you're going to bring out. My younger sister, Wendy, is in the United States Hall of Fame for gymnastics. She was on the world-class rhythmic gymnastics team that has a foundation, a girls' foundation in Harlem and in Detroit. And she takes girls to the Olympics. She can read. Pew, pew, pew. And then there's me. There are 3 pigs. Whew, child, that's enough for today. Oh my God. It was so hard. I want you to know that reading is overrated. It is so overrated. It is so overrated. I talk about my dyslexia because I do know so many people come up to me and so many women come up to me with tears in their eyes and they're afraid to even send an email. I tell my team, if you get an email from me and it has a phone number, wait until my assistant sends the other email. That's the real phone number. Because it's a challenge, but I want you to know that everyone that's dyslexic is very smart. It's in the books. We're very smart. We're just reading is a challenge. Numbers is a challenge. But I went ahead and I worked very, very hard. And you guys, we're talking about today, this morning, I'm talking about success is a choice. And I believe that women who come to a conference and people who invest in themselves because they want more success. They want more of what they know God intended them to have, and they're going to go get it. So I worked very hard to get through high school. You can tell I was a cheerleader, right? You know I was the captain, right? You know we went to state champs, right? You know we won, right? You know that, right? You know that, right? So I left from there and I went to Howard University in Washington, D.C., and I studied business for 4 years there. And of course, this is where I learned people skills. I learned people skills at the grocery store. I used to work at the grocery store. Now, it wasn't important to count money, it was important to smile. And the machine counted all the money, because I'm dyslexic. But I learned the power of encouragement. I learned the power of energy. I learned the power of giving people more than what they wanted while I was in the grocery store working, you guys. It's so amazing. I don't know how many of you went to school and your parents said to you, now whatever you do, I just want you to focus on your schoolwork. Do not get an extra job. And you said, okay, okay. And then you got that first check that said $25 that was supposed to last you for weeks. Did you guys get that check? Yeah, well, I went and got a job. So I did my job, and I went to school, and I excelled in school, and I worked really hard, and I left there, and I worked to Boston to work for Polaroid Corporation, where I was a manufacturing supervisor from 3 o'clock in the evening till 11 o'clock at night. I used to manufacture film next to these real big machines that went ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk. Now, when you look at me, do I look like a ka-chunk, ka-chunk kind of girl? There was a problem. There was a problem. So I used to work there, and I used to develop that film or make that film, you know, that you used to pull it apart. Y'all familiar with that film? You pull it apart and you weren't supposed to smell it, and everybody did. That's what I used to do. So after 2 years, I decided to go back to school, because you know what happens when you don't like your job, you go to school, right? And when you don't like school anymore, you go to get a job. So I decided to go to graduate school, and I applied to graduate schools all over, because you don't know if you're going to get into a graduate school. And I remember getting my acceptance letter from Harvard. I get into Harvard Business School. I couldn't wait to call my mom. I said, Mom, I got into Harvard. She said, you did? She was totally shocked, totally shocked. I want you guys to know I worked so hard. Can any of you remember a time in your life when you worked super, super hard and achieved it? Put your hand in the air. Put your hand in the air, and if someone is at the table and she didn't put her hand in the air, she's lying. Because if you're at this success conference, the only way that you became successful is because you learned the lesson of digging when it was uncomfortable. Success is inconvenient. There's nothing about it that's convenient, and I talk about this all the time. I was working so hard at Harvard. Say it with me, Harvard. No, you didn't even say it correctly. Oh my gosh. It's Harvard. You gotta put the Harvard. That's how it's earned its reputation. It's got nothing to do with an excellent school. It's how they pronounce it. Harvard. And that's where I went. I went to Harvard, and I left from Harvard, and I took a job with IBM. And I used to start selling the big computers for IBM, the $4 million computers. And I became #1 in the branch. And they called me into the office. They said, Gloria, congratulations, congratulations. Now, this part of my story is to tell you that you have to go with your flow no matter what other people tell you. You have to go with your gut. I was selling the computers. I came into the office, #1, they wanted to promote me. They said, Gloria, we want you to do everything and teach everybody else how to do what you've done. And we're going to take you off commission and put you on straight salary. And when that happens, you're going to take a little decrease in pay. You know how they say it, though, is they sugarcoat it, and they say, you know, you're going to get a little experience over here. We want you to have a little experience over here. I was like, okay, I am not working for less. It took 2 weeks to exit interview from them. They kept sending in executives, and they'd have meetings, and I'd say, okay, does this say less? I may not know how to read it, but I can count. This says less. And so for sure, I left. And I want you guys to know, courage. I talk about this all the time. It takes courage to build confidence, and confidence gives you choices. And it's something that you have to do over and over and over again. So I had the courage to walk away when everybody in my life told me that I should stay. But I walked away. Anybody has had that type of courage before? Put your hand up. Put your hand up. And if her hand didn't go up, she's lying. Because I'm telling you, you do not become successful without having a high degree of courage. It just doesn't happen. And so anyway, I kept going, And a girlfriend of mine invited me over to her house. And she said, Gloria, why don't you come over? I said, okay. She called me on Monday. She called me on Tuesday. She called me on Wednesday. I said, why do you keep calling me? She said, the woman called me. She said, if I have 5 guests, she'll bring me a gift. How many have heard it? You've heard it. You've heard it. You've been invited to a Mary Kay skincare class. I know you have. I know you have. And if you have on anybody else's lipstick, I'm going to kill you right now. So anyway, this is exactly what happened to me. She invited me over to her house. I came over there. I saw this woman sell some makeup. She sold $350 in 2 hours. This is what I said to my children. We are going to sell Mary Kay. The reason for that, you guys, is I wanted to make some extra money. The reason for that is because I was in 10 years of domestic violence. The first day I went to Harvard Business School, I had a black eye. It's the first time I put foundation on my face was to cover up the black eye in order to go to Harvard. I want you guys to know you're looking at a very smart, capable, successful woman who was in 10 years of domestic violence, and no one knew. Do you know that 1 out of every 3 women is in domestic violence, or has been touched by it, or has seen it, or has been affected by it in some way, form, or fashion? 1 out of every 3. If you had seen me 31 years ago, before I started Mary Kay, when I didn't wear makeup, I was cute. Don't get it twisted. I just didn't know how to wear it. I didn't know this was my life. I didn't know this was my circumstances. Entrepreneurship was nowhere in my family, nor was domestic violence. I hadn't seen it, didn't know about it, didn't understand it at all. So now I become a single parent. And I'm a single parent for 7 years, building my entrepreneurial business. Any single parents in the audience? Women, put your hand up high if you're a single parent. Put your hand up really high because you are unique, you are amazing, you are energy. We depend on you. You're making a difference. Don't let anybody tell you. Walk in your greatness. Walk in your greatness. I took my children to Disney, to a theme park called Wet n Wild, because you know if you don't take your children to Disney, you will not get the Mother of the Year award. So I took them to Disney, and it was there that my husband saw me. It was wet, and it was wild. Ken Banks is an amazing man. He sits on the board of Johns Hopkins, on the board of University of Maryland, on the board of the Federal Reserve Bank of Baltimore. I mean, he's just a beast of a man. He was a young entrepreneur. I was a young entrepreneur. We've grown together. We share a family of 4 grown adults, 38, 36, 34, and 33 years old, and 5 grandchildren. Hello. They call me Gigi. They call me Grandma. They get no money. I told my daughter this is exactly what happened. She calls me Grandma. I'll look at her like this in the mall and say, You guys, I'm so serious about the possibilities. I've broken a zillion records, a zillion records. There's 3.5 million women in Mary Kay worldwide, and I'm looking like I'm excited because I am excited to be number 1. But they say, Gloria, when you have a goal of being number 1, what do you want to do that's more than number 1? I said, dominate. Write this down, you guys. We are here to dominate in whatever field we are here. I am here to take the ordinary to the extraordinary. It was August 2015. God spoke to me specifically and directly, and he said, your purpose is to take people to ordinary, from ordinary to extraordinary. And I take that job seriously. And I want to tell you that we're all in front of it. Let me just say this. Look at your girlfriend and say, be unapologetically powerful. Oh, that was so quiet. OMG. Let me say this. First, I want to tell you something. In order to make a lot of money, you have to make a lot of noise. And if you want to have somebody applaud for you all the time, you have to learn how to applaud for somebody else. So let's start with applause. Go ahead, real loud. No, louder than that. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. When we're children, we applaud with all our might. And then we become professional women. And do you know that you are more fun when you laugh out loud, when your head is hitting the back of your neck? Is that true? Is that true? You know, I travel a lot. And I, you know, sometimes I room with my leaders because we're having a really good time. I love it. My husband calls me and says, "Are you rooming with somebody again?" I said, "I am." He said, "Gloria, exactly how much money do you need to make before you room by yourself?" Because I like to laugh. How many of you like to laugh? Oh my gosh, I love to laugh. You know, my son, when he was 16 years old, actually he was 16 years old, and he was in high school, and he was a tremendous football star, he was on the cover of the Washington Post as a football star, but then he hung around the wrong kids. You ever had a teenager? Okay, you the one. She said, "Yes, Lord." Some of us have teenagers. Some of us have "Yes, Lord" teenagers. I had a "Yes, Lord" teenager. And so he was hanging with the wrong group. But I said, "How do you even know who those people are? How do you even know that?" And so I sent him to Christian Military Academy, where they pray every day at 4:30. He was so mad, he shaved his head. I said to him, "They're military. They'll find you." It was so amazing, the transformation. So what I want to say to the women in this room is I want to say, stay powerful. Stay passionate. Stay above the rest. Because no one gets to live this life but you. No one gets to live this life with you. And I'm telling you that when he came back from that one school, for that 1 year, one teacher taught him how to write. That he got a full scholarship to Michigan State University. And then, Michigan State, and then he got an offer to go to the University of Michigan, which is the 9th law school in the nation, and he had to give up his full scholarship. And he said, "Mom, what should I do?" I said, "Give it up, because you always place yourself where you can be the best you can ever be." So I'm here to tell you guys, I want to give you 10 quick steps that I know have made a difference for me and difference for the people that I work with. My job really is to create champions. I create champions all day long. You don't get to the top of the game by yourself. You get to the top of the game by taking a whole lot of people with you. And that's how you get to the top of the game. And that's how you stay at the top of the game. So I just want to give you these quick things that I hope will make a difference for you. Number one is decision. I will tell you there's nothing worse than being on the fence of indecision. At Harvard Business School, I learned the one thing they said is to make a decision. And you guys watch it for the next 24 hours. Watch how many people will say to you, "I don't know, I'm thinking about it. I don't know, I'm thinking about it. I don't know, I'm thinking about it." And look at the powerhouses. The powerhouses make a decision. Do you know that on the fence of indecision, it is very uncomfortable? You know, it sits right in that spot where it hurts. Are you with me? So the best thing to know is that if you make a decision, you'll soar if it's the right decision. And if it's the wrong decision, you can fix it. Be decisive. Number two, I want to tell you that confidence is important. Confidence is important because confidence is required. However, confidence is dynamic. And I think that's what screws people up sometimes, is that they walked confidently at one point, which took them to the next level, and then they lost some of their confidence and they didn't rebuild it. Can I tell you that your confidence has to rebuild all the time, or you will never move up? And the way to build confidence is exactly like this: small successes over and over and over again. It will take you up, up, up. The third thing is vision, imagination, and belief. You will never see yourself in a different place until you see yourself in a different place. You have to know that as life goes on, it erodes our imagination. And so if you want to be, like, let me just say this to you. When you are a powerhouse, the lights come on when you enter the room. It is dark until you get there. You bring it all day long, and you rebuild it over and over and over again. And don't be afraid to have the ability to build it over and over again. Okay, you want to hear about my STEM program? My STEM program is called Skill, Time, Emotion, Money. Those four things will either stop you or propel you faster. Skill management, time management, emotional management, money management. Anytime leaders, anytime someone walks into your office and she's frustrated or he's frustrated about anything, ask him, which category did it fall into? Because I promise you, it's one of those four categories and it can be fixed. And I will tell you this one secret, women. Let me give you this one secret. Have you ever been so frustrated that you wanted to cry? Put your hand up in the air, and if her hand is not up, she's lying. If you've ever been so frustrated that you started crying, I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do. You immediately go into the shower. You immediately cry it all out. You immediately come out of the shower. You immediately put on a Mary Kay face or I'll kill you. And then you immediately put on a colorful outfit and you step into the world a different person. You waste too much time sitting on the couch, too much time talking to your girlfriend, too much time telling the story. Don't tell the story unless you want to stay in the story. The only time you tell the story is when you're finished with the story. When the story is complete is when you start to tell the story. But if you start telling over and over, you cannot stay on that couch long enough to recoup. So go get a shower. Put on some dang on lip gloss and let's get on with the job. Number 5, goal setting. You gotta know that the goal has to be crystal clear. Now I'm gonna tell you, if you're with me, I want signs around your house, big, juicy, fabulous signs, that when the UPS guy walks in your house, he goes like this. What happened in here? If it is not clear, if it is not big, if everyone in your household doesn't understand what your goal is, you have given yourself a disadvantage because they will move out of your way when your goal is clear. When your goal is clear, it becomes the vision. Image is important. Here's the deal. You have 7 seconds to make a good impression. So look at your girlfriend, smile at her. Use teeth. Surrounded by Mary Kay lipstick. But I just want to tell you, if there's no place else you start, it is, listen to me ladies, invest in yourself. Invest in your look. Because it will create a confidence that is purchased, and then it simmers to get greater and greater and greater. Image gives people an opportunity to say to themselves, I want what she has. And it is not a misuse of funds, because my father told me that if you become your better you, everyone else becomes better. Passion. It's called a right now passion goal. And let me explain this to you. If you ever want to have a quantum leap, there's a book in the bookstore called Quantum Leap. It is not a book for you to just read. It is a book that you highlight and you apply. It's an easy read. I'm dyslexic. Trust me, no big words. But it's called Quantum Leap, and I've helped so many people have a quantum leap. But one of the most important things in the quantum leap is for you to know that passion is required for you to have a quantum leap, and it's different than excitement. A right now passion goal is what will cause a person to break through the wall. A right now passion goal, let me say this to you. We do what we do because we're professional, but whether you do it in passion or not is what's going to be determined by this. If you cannot wait to get up in the morning, if your man has to tell you, get in the bed, then you're in passion. But if you are saying to yourself, girl, I just need another hour, you are not in passion. And so you need to find a place for you to be in passion, because until you're in passion, you cannot break through the wall. Discipline and hustle. This is what I want to tell every woman in this room. I love women who are sharp enough, smart enough, and hungry enough to have discipline and hustle. And don't let anyone tell you. My girlfriend called me one time. She said, Gloria, turn on the TV. Oprah is doing a show about workaholics. I don't have time to watch Oprah about workaholics. I know I'm a workaholic, okay? And I'm proud of it. It is okay what you do. When I spoke on the stage with Oprah, she was the one who said, Gloria, you've got this. You've got this. People feel your energy by where you're going. If you have a team, trust and believe, you should be the first one to walk in the room. People skills and leadership skills, they're so required. And I want you to know this, kindness is the most powerful tool that you can give to someone else. Kindness. I want you all to know, my feeling is every single word that comes out of your mouth is either a flower or a brick. Everything you say to someone is a flower or a brick, and everything you receive from someone else is exactly that. You decide that at the beginning, it's very hard for you not to forgive. And number 10 is short-term sacrifice. Short-term sacrifice for long-term success. Without a doubt, you have got to be able to do this. And this is what I say to myself. I can do anything for a short period of time as long as I don't have to do it for the rest of my life. I can do anything for just a little bit of time. And let me just lay this on your heart. Disappointment leads to discouragement. Disappointment leads to discouragement, and discouragement creates insecurity. Insecurity reduces your confidence. And when your confidence is gone, it robs your ability to create. It robs your ability to create. It's impossible to have a quantum leap if you are living in the land of discouragement. Know this, you have a choice. Happiness is a choice. Gratitude is a choice. Confidence is gained. It's something you work for. It's something that you deserve. Okay, so I need everybody to know this. Look at your girlfriend. Look her in the eyeball. Say, Gloria. Oh, that was so weak. Oh my gosh. This is the Success Women's Conference, and we are no longer being like this. Okay, so let's say this again. Gloria wants to connect with you. Gloria wants you to text to her. Glow Nation. Glonation. This is what I want you to know. It's up on the screen, but here's what I want you to take out your phone. Go ahead, take out your phones, take out your phones, take out your phones. Take out your phone, don't even try it, take out your phone. And if she doesn't take out her phone, look at her real hard. Text 410. 410 505 8006. 410 505 8006. It's up on the wall. And I want you to know, I'm looking for women who are okay being super bad all day long. That shirt I have out there that says super bad all day long, I dare you to try to wear it and be meek. I'll tell you, sleep in it if you have to. But bring out the best in you, because when you know you're super bad all day long, listen to me. When you know you're super bad all day long, you will draw champions to you. You don't have to search them out. They will come to you in full blast. I want you to know how excited I am that we are here together to take us to a different place. You have a responsibility to who you are in the world. You have a responsibility to the woman that you're next to. You have a responsibility to be the best that you can be. You have a responsibility to go big, because your playing small doesn't serve the world. Your playing small doesn't serve the world. Stand up for me. Do it with energy, or I'll sit you back down. That's right, stand up tall. Throw your shoulders back. Lift them up. Suck it in. Suck it in like you mean it. Look at your girlfriend and say, "You're." Oh, that was weak. You're. That's more like it. You're. Playing small doesn't serve the world. Your excellence. That was weak. Your excellence. No, louder. Your excellence gives other people permission to do the same. I will be massive. I will be massive. I will be massive. Watch me, because I am what? Super bad all day long. Thank you so much.
Let's give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give her a hand. Let's give her a hand. One more time. Let's give her a hand. Great job. Great job. Let's give her a hand. One more time. A little. What's your name? How that make go? Super bad. Super day long. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Walking.
Have a great day, you guys. Have a great day.
You got it? Super bad all day long. All right, all right, all right. I can't do the Nick that thing, but I like that. Super bad, super bad, super bad. Okay, coming up next, we will have an award from Kimberly Ramsey. We'll be bringing the Health Care Award. So let's welcome Kimberly Ramsey. Let's give her a hand. Let's give her a hand. Got it.
Good morning, everyone. Today, the SHAE, which stands for Sharing Health Education and Awareness, recognizes Miss Alicia Jones as the as the first recipient of its Myrtle Evelyn Davis Public Health Trailblazer Award. This award was named for Biloxi native, civil rights trailblazer, and entrepreneur Myrtle Evelyn Davis, who was known to some as the Rosa Parks of Biloxi. We are privileged to have Ms. Davis's family here with us this morning and would like to take a moment to recognize them. I was so honored to get the call to come and present this award to Alicia Jones. For those of us who know her, we know her big smile, her sweet spirit, and most of all, her servant heart is what makes her so, so special. So at this moment, I would like to bring to the stage Miss Alicia Jones to accept the first ever Myrtle Evelyn Davis Public Health Trailblazer Award.
Okay, are y'all ready to hear who the top most influential woman of the coast is? Are you ready to know who the one to watch top influencer is? So let me take just a second to explain why we give these awards. This is an opportunity once a year to recognize not just women who are achievers, not just women who are excelling in their employment, in their career. This is about women who are influencers. They are making a significant impact in their community. One of the criteria that is examined in the nominations is, are they mentoring others? We look at that very carefully, the team that handles the awards. We want to take the opportunity, this one day that we set aside, to recognize a body of work that has happened, not just over the past year, but sometimes over a lifetime. And that's what the top award is all about. The person who receives this award is recognized for being the most influential woman on the coast. The one to watch recognizes a younger woman who is making a significant impact. As women, as leaders in the community, it is so, so very important that we encourage our young women, that we lift them up, that we recognize that the efforts that they are putting forward. And so that's what that award is all about. Now, to announce the, you want to do the, which award do you want to do first? One to watch. Okay, I will announce the one to watch winners. So, As is common with these three directors, we like to be able to do the thing that is outside of the box, okay? And so we just couldn't select one winner for the one to watch this year. That would be normal, okay? So we have two women who will be recognized today for the One to Watch Awards. First, we will recognize Miss Dixie Newman. Would you please come forward? Congratulations, Dixie. And if we could all just hold that poise the way she does, we would be as successful as she is. Our second honoree this morning is Miss Chandra Cole. Chandra Cole. Is she here? Oh, I see her. Here she comes, Miss America. You will know that I'm tired if I start singing, because Dorothy cannot sing. Cannot sing. Congratulations, Chandra.
Okay, so now we do the most influential woman on the Gulf Coast. So we couldn't do that simple either. So, of course, we have two. So one of the ladies is not here today, and that is Peggy Sprayberry.
Yes.
So if you know Peggy, she pours in the community. She is all about giving back to the Gulf Coast. So we're just gonna hold this for her, and then we're gonna announce the next person. Now this person, most of us know her because she is very outspoken, and she is very seen, and she is very involved in giving back to the coast, not only through community work, but through her government work as well. Connie Rocco, can you come to the stage?
Congratulations to the coast's most influential woman.
Can everybody stand and give her applause? And I think Connie just flew in from Denver or somewhere.
Come on, let's give her a chant. The rock, the rock, the rock, the rock, the rock, the rock.
The rock.
She's gonna get me.
I'm gonna get you. Best kept secret ever, right? I don't know what. Thank you. Thank you. I love y'all.
All right, let's give my hand.
We're not done. We're not done. We have a few more people that we would like to give special recognition to. You may have surmised, especially if you were here yesterday and today, that it takes a whole village to deliver Success Women's Conference to you. Without the volunteers and the support of the sponsors for the Success Women's Conference, this event could not continue to grow. This event could not continue to inspire, empower, connect, and recharge women each year. And so we want to take a moment to recognize a couple of three of those volunteers. It was a very hard decision, and we really would have loved to have recognized probably about 15 volunteers. But you guys would be here all day, and we didn't want to do that. So without further ado, we're going to start. I'm going to announce the three and ask them if they would come to the front. Crystal Scretchen. We're going to tell you a little bit more about their work in just a minute. Sherry Moxley Seaman. Surprise! Dr. Tracy Harden. So Tiffany is going to start out by telling you just a little bit about Tracy's work.
So for those of y'all that know Dr. Daniels, she is always on it. At any point that I call Tracy, text Tracy, any time of the morning, day, or night, she is there. She's worked faithfully in the background for several years, specifically with the Influencer Awards, but then she also makes herself available for just about anything, any detail at all. She is willing, and I am so grateful to have had the opportunity to not only to work with her, but to get to know her, and she is very active in the community as well. She really should be one of our influencers, but she's very happy to work in the background. So, Ms. Tracy, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Okay, so I get the pleasure announcing Crystal. Crystal Scretching has been with us, I think, since year 4. And all the beautiful art and creative stuff that you see, Crystal is probably the main person behind all of that creativity, along with, of course, our director, Dorothy Wilson. She puts in a lot of hours. When we're on the phone, even last night, we were in the parking lot till 11, and then she went home and did some more work. She's always working and pouring back into this conference and giving more. Even though she's got a little one at home, she still pours into this conference. She believes in the vision of the conference, and we just thank her for being a part of us all this time.
In recognizing Crystal, we also have to recognize her parents. They are so helpful in taking care and making sure her son is taken care of when we're working her in the wee hours. So her mom, Palace, is over there. Y'all wave at her. Thank you so much. I want to recognize Sherry. Sherry came to my team about a year and a half ago. And the thing that I love about Sherry is in her everyday work, she blazes a trail. But all along the way, she's dropping off gifts, touching and taking care of people. That's just the kind of people she is. And I love that about her. And so as she is around me, as she is around the other 2 directors, no matter what kind of meeting we're having, what kind of setting we're having, if there's a need, if there's something that is lacking, Sherry shows up with the phone to her ear and say, okay, I just booked the restaurant. We have everything taken care of. Okay, so you need this? Okay, I have an idea. Give me a few minutes. Okay, so you need to find a great rate on printing? Let me call Jimmy at Night Abbey. And she is on it. And she never looks for any recognition. She does it because she loves us and she believes in our vision for the Success Women's Conference. Thank you so much, Sherry, my partner and my friend. You see her trying to put me up front? Okay, that's Sherry.
And we just want to thank all the volunteers. We had a great group of women this year. And I'm going to tell y'all, if it wasn't for Susie Davis, we probably wouldn't be in this building right now. And so give a hands out to Susie. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you to my team, the Expo team that has put it together, the Expo. And look, if y'all hadn't been in the Expo, please go in there. They got a lot of things going on in addition to the breakouts today. So enjoy your rest of your day, and I'm going to turn it over to Shay.
Let's give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give him a hand. One more time. Let's give him a hand. Got it? You're doing good. Okay, good. Let's give him a hand a little louder than that, a little louder than that for all of the awardees. All right, coming up next, we have none other than the founder of Black Woman Startup, and she'll be talking about more to come. More to come. So let's all give it up for none other than the one and the only E.R. Spalding. More to come, more to come, more to come. You got it, huh?
Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do me a favor. I would like for all of our awardees to just stand up where you are. If you were a volunteer, an influencer, if you received any type of award today, go ahead and stand up, and let's give them all another round of applause. Come on, ladies, we can do better than that. Give them a round of applause, a thunderous round of applause. Thank you so much, ladies. See, we come together in order to be celebrated, right? And this is what we've had an opportunity to do. So thank you again, Kern, Dorothy, and Tiffany, for all that you do in celebrating the success of women. However, we believe that women should be celebrated more than just once a year. Who's with me in that philosophy? I believe that. Clap, clap, yes, it's okay. I believe that women should be celebrated more than once a year because we come here and we meet individuals, right? And we walk away and we always have this flame, this flicker, this desire, right? To do more, to be more, to experience more. And we have the ability to do that. And so we are here today because we believe that it's not your birthday, right? On your birthday, you can be celebrated, but you expect to be celebrated what? That one day out of the year. Husbands are especially, right? It's like, hey, I'm here, I got your birthday present, right? I made sure that I took you out to dinner, but we want to ensure that women are celebrated more than once a year. And so we are here, and the founders of Success Women's Conference, they have decided that, you know what, no more time just looking at your idols standing up here on the stage, right? America's Got Talent, we know that. American Idol, we've been there, we've done that. But we want to be able to be mentored by the individuals who we see here. Why? Why is that important? It's important because we have the opportunity, the ability, right, to work with them in a close environment. So they have put something together very special. Kern left here and she said, we wouldn't be in this building if it were not for Susie, right? We have Crystal Scrutchins who runs the podcast. These are all individuals who are moving in their superpowers, doing the things that we know we all have the ability to do. How many individuals are sitting in there and want to be authors? Raise your hand. Yeah, absolutely. Give them a round of applause, right? You want to be an author. You want to be a speaker. You want to be an impactor. You know you are an influencer, and you are just looking for your opportunity to do just that. So what they have crafted is a way, is an opportunity, is the pathway moving forward to ensure that we all have the ability to get together more than once a year. Turn to your neighbor and say hello. And the reality is that you probably came with the person that you're sitting next to. So you see them more than once a year. But the idea is that once we leave out of this room today, that we want to talk to the person that's at the other table more than once a year, right? We want an opportunity to create a conference like this that celebrates the success of all individuals, what? More than once a year. So go ahead and say it with me. How many times are we going to get together? More than once a year. How many times are we going to create something together? More than once a year. How many times are we going to be the impactpreneurs, the career professionals, the successful women that we know we were called to be? More than once a year. So how do we go about doing that? Well, Kern, Tiffany, and Dorothy have put together what they are calling Success Women's Academy. It gives each of us an opportunity to get together when? More than, oh, wait a minute. Okay, it gives us the opportunity to do what? Get together more than once a year, absolutely. So what does that entail? Well, with the Success Women's Academy, you have the opportunity to get involved and be able to log in whenever you feel like it, right, to the Digital Academy. So all of the things that you have seen and witnessed here today, the workshops that are going to be going on, and the information that will be forthcoming, how often? More than once a year, will be at your disposal. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All you do is log on and you have the ability to see it when? More than once a year. Okay, in addition to that, for those of you who want to come together for the live conference as a member inside of the Success Women's Club, your ticket is already there. So you know that more than this year, you'll be able to come next year in 2020. Then we also want to ensure that you have the ability to be able to connect with those that are in your sphere of influence and those that, as we stated, we are looking to level up, right? You have the ability to work with them one-on-one in the Saturday Success Coaches. So we are here to ensure that you have everything that you need. There were a whole bunch of individuals in this beautiful sea that said, I wanted to be an author. Well, you have the ability to be a part of the Women's Anthology, Successful Her, which celebrates, right, the accomplishments of women more than once a year. See, we are here to be more than just a conference. We are here to be your go-to resource guide, your networking platform, the ability to connect, collaborate with individuals who are on their success journey just like you. So in the back of the room, there are 3 ways that you can participate with the Success Women's Academy. You can come in as a member, right? And as a member, you're saying, I want immediate support. I am looking for that success in my life, and I want to connect with individuals who can do that with and for me. Then you have the opportunity to join in as a leader. And as a leader, you're saying that there are some fantastic resources that have been made available to me, and I also want to be a resource as well. And then there is the executive level. And at the executive level, you have the ability to say, you know what, I am doing some phenomenal things, and partnering with other successful women will allow my territory to expand, to grow, to get larger. So we want to ensure that you have the ability to do that. At the back of the room, there is more information about the Success Women's Club and how you can become involved and which level is going to be right for you. So make sure on your way out that you take an opportunity and grab one of those sheets of information so that you can get more. Throughout the conference, we'll be talking more about the Success Women's Club, and we want to ensure that everyone has an opportunity to get together when? More than once a year. So we are at time. We are getting ready to close out this section, and we'll be moving into our workshops, and then we'll have an opportunity to gather back together again. So make sure that you go to the back of the room. There are volunteers that are back there waving at everyone. They'll have more information about the Success Women's Club, and we'll be together more than once a year. Thank you, everyone.
Let's give her a hand. Let's give her a hand. One more time. Let's give her a hand. All right, all right, all right. Good job. At this point now, we're going to be heading out to the Growth Labs. So here's what happens. You'll head out of here, turn left, and you'll see the Growth Labs right down there, the Grow Labs. Something else that's very important is that inside of the expo, you'll be able to go and see Gloria Mayfield Banks has a store there. Her books are there, her audios are there as well. And then we'll see you back at 12:15. Thanks a lot, everyone. We'll see you over at Grow Labs.
Hey again, I hope you enjoyed the awards breakfast. Up next are our breakout sessions. Tracks include empowerment, caregiving, leadership, health and wellness, and branding and social engagement. Today is all about empowering you to reach your highest purpose. After lunch, our most highly requested speaker, Iyanla Vanzant, will take the stage and take a deep dive into your soul to have an awakening of the true you. She'll speak on self-discovery, self-healing, and self-awareness. Don't forget, the Success Marketplace and Expo will be open until 7 p.m. and it's free to the public. So be sure to invite your friends to come on down for live demos, entertainment, fashion, and over 100 vendors to shop. Listen up today for a special announcement about Success Academy and Success Nation and how you can be a part of it. Thanks for watching Success News. For more information, check your Success Guide or visit successconference.info. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And if you're not already, be sure to subscribe to the Success Women's Conference podcast. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you back for the Power Surge session.